Let's try that. Is that working? Tell me if you can hear that. Austin, if you're in Discord, I've got Discord up. Yeah, I forgot. I have my auto mute button on my remote. Can you hear me now? There we go. All right. Let's try that again. Let me start over. EA College Football 2.5 last year. Bare bones. A lot of issues. We played on sliders last year. It was still confusing how the CPU would all of a sudden in the fourth quarter, your players are fumbling and you're throwing interceptions left and right. You could have a 24, 28, 30-point lead, and I'll be damned if the CPU would come right back and either make it a ball game or beat your ass in a matter of minutes. So the difficulty scaling was weird last year, and it was probably one of the worst I've ever seen from an EA-made college football game. Now, some of the stuff from EA College Football 2.5 that's likely going to carry over, we're not going to be able to edit existing players, like their ratings, which I just find to be so stupid. Is what it is. Early indicators are that they've made a lot of fixes on 2.6. There's now stunts. Your defensive line can now stunt. You can hot route when you're running RPO plays. There's some of that's in the game that wasn't in 2.5. Yeah, my overall thoughts on 2.5 was it is what it is. Gameplay wasn't terrible, but here we go. All right, we've had a number of technical difficulties here. They're user issues. That's my bad. I don't stream often from the PS5. I do apologize. Again, make sure you guys like, share. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you share the tweet so we can get this out there. Of course, the hype from a year ago, nothing will touch that. We hadn't played the game in over a decade. Nothing will ever change that. Like the build up, the build up to that was enormous. And you guys remember, those of you that are in Discord, I mean, we did a countdown for the game, for EA College Football 2.5. Not near the kind of hype for this, but you know what? Whatever. All right, here we go. War Machine says he enjoyed it a ton. There were times where I almost just deleted it and just started playing revamped on the PS3. All right, here we go. Yeah. Accept. Sure, EA, you can have my soul. I guess. I appreciate the retweets. Mac, I see you. Alright, what do we got?
Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn it off.
Yeah, we'll turn that off. Alright, here we go. I guess this is their intro.
From Friday nights to Saturday lights, Chapel Hill to Pasadena, it crackles down our spines. Tradition, tension, roars that remind our rivals they're not in Kansas anymore. It's electric. It shocks our nerves and ignites a place where the
Yeah, there's a copyright.
but our pride doesn't. Where our coach, scheme, playbook, and character are unlike any other. There's something in the air. It builds us up, breaks them down and gives the stadium a pulse built on pride.
Okay. All right, there's Arkansas right there. Overall, 81. Their offense 83. Their defense 82. I have a Patreon video on some of this. Some of what I said in the Patreon video, I'll probably reiterate here. But yeah, let's just go ahead and. I don't really care about all this right now. I just want to look at the roster. They do have crossplay this year. That's the big one, right? War Machine said, I liked it. It was hard, to be honest, but they watered it down after a few updates. I don't think it was hard. I mean, it was difficult to run the ball. You kept bumping into your offensive line. I don't think the game was hard. It was just, there's some silly stuff about the scaling, with the difficulty, which I had issues with. Revamped passing. I've heard placement and accuracy is the way to go, but we're not really worried about all that right now. Let's just go take a look at this roster, and then we'll get into some gameplay. See, my camera is hiding some buttons, so I don't know what I'm clicking here. Here we go. All right. Yeah, very similar to last year, obviously, here with the layout, with the user interface. Download center. Manage files, rosters. Here we go. Should we download it? I doubt there's a updated roster. Let's take a look first. All right, so the website was correct. The teamcrafters.net looks like it was dead on. So here we go. Fernando Carmona at 92 overall. Are you guys surprised by that? Because I am just a little bit. I mean, when I initially saw the ratings. Chris Johnson says still pissed it's not on PC. I mean, just one of the advantages, man. PlayStation with their exclusives and then being able to play these. I kind of figured they'd be on what's the EA thing you can do where you get games as long as you pay their subscription. Kind of surprised it hasn't hit that on PC. Braylon Russell 83. Yeah, I mean, none of this is surprising for those of us who got to see this early. So nothing new here. Doesn't look like they updated anything for, again, since I first saw teamcrafters.net, which this roster was updated on their website on July 2nd. So, Kenny Walker at 82. Yeah, Selman Bridges. Now, here's where it gets interesting, right? Selman Bridges at 82. Quincy Rhodes at 82. And yet they have... Oh, no, they did... This is different. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just that Sori's ahead of Robinson, whereas on teamcrafters.net, it's the other way around. But anyways. Oh, and they've got them above Scandrick now, too. Okay. All right. I guess they just organized them a little bit differently. But these two, again, you could watch the Patreon video. It was published this morning. I don't know. I just don't know how you put I don't know how you put Sori at 81 overall. I think his speed is too low. His acceleration is too low. His awareness is too low. I mean, this is a guy that had, 100 tackles last year, 2-3 sacks. Very much a capable third team maybe even second-team All-SEC linebacker. Capable. I'm not saying he is one. I would probably put Sorey, well, quite a bit higher. Now, how do I... This is the one bad part about streaming this on PlayStation. My camera is literally blocking what I need to do here. If I click on him... Okay, edit player. Okay. See, last year it was like you had to hit triangle and go through some steps. What will they let me change, if anything? Will they let us change his bio? No. Can't change number. Can't change his number. Can't change anything else about him. Yeah, I agree. They're sleeping on Sorey. He's severely underrated. Can we change his ratings? No. Once again, just like on EA College Football 2.5, this is not surprising. You cannot change his rating. So, to the point that I made in the Patreon video, this is just a slap in the face. This is what they think of Sorey, and I hope Sorey proves them wrong, because I really believe he's an all-conference caliber linebacker. And he just got completely smoked. Him and Robinson both. Robinson, who last year threw 500-plus snaps, gave up 0 sacks, like 2 hurries all year, 2 quarterback hurries, was phenomenal. Pass block grade among all tackles, according to PFF, I think was the 3rd highest in all of PFF's ratings for all tackles, among all tackles. So, Tim said in our live last week that, they'll update the roster and maybe we'll see some guys jump. I don't recall anybody getting a big jump last year, but if they were to do that this year, these two, again, stuff I pointed out. There's more stuff that I point out in the Patreon video, so make sure you go. If you don't have to be a legendary status or an $8 member, just as long as you're a Patreon member, you can go watch that video. I've got another video I got to make this week as well. I got a special little package in the mail from my mods, so looking forward to that. Let's take a look. Let's go position by position. So Taylon Green at 86 overall. Again, I really think they just know that he's fast. They don't know how fast. You remember, they did this with Matt Jones, his last year on EA College Football, whatever year that was. I think they had his speed something similar. It was like 92, acceleration like 92, when it probably should have been higher. All these songs playing. I'm going to get... As if the Metallica song isn't going to get me a warning in my email today. I think these are band songs, and I guarantee you they're hidden behind a copyright. So there's KJ Jackson. They got him as a left-handed quarterback. 6'4", 220. His speed quite a bit lower than Green's. Wilson, okay, yeah, Grayson Wilson, his speed and acceleration. I don't really have a big issue with that. Okay. Running backs, Braylon Russell. Wow. Him and Mike Washington are like the same damn player. There's AJ Green. He returns, and he is he's faster than Rodney Hill on the game. Remember, Green transferred to Oklahoma State, didn't get to play a down. He was fast out of high school. He was quick. So I don't know, but I would have thought Rodney Hill would be the fastest of the bunch. They do have his acceleration the highest at 94. Jordan Anthony, I don't know if he's on the game. We're going to take a look here in just a second. There's Settles, the freshman out of Little Rock. Okay, 90 speed, 91 acceleration. War Machine says, Anthony getting a check for being on this game and isn't even playing football anymore. Yeah, didn't they raise the amount too? Isn't it like $800 now? And you get a free copy of the game? I don't know. What do you guys think of this running back group? I will tell you, and I'm going to do a video on the running backs for Patreon. I don't really have a problem with this. A little surprised they gave Green that kind of speed. You know, I mean, he was quick out of high school. All right. Let's go to the receivers. Looky. 99 overall speed, 99 acceleration. Wonder if they made him where you can edit him. I bet not. I mean, if he's in here, you're not going to be able to do anything with him. You'll just have to put him down on your depth chart. If you're playing for realism, like when I play my offline dynasty, you bet your ass I'm gonna try and make it mirror what it actually looks like. Oh, okay. There's Bryce Stevens. C.J. Brown, 65. Ferguson's on here. And Jaylen Brown at 80. Look at his speed, dude. Wow. 96. Acceleration, 95. Now, see, you could look these up on the website we were talking about, teamcrafters.net, but I wanted to be surprised. I want to have a raw reaction to some of this. And I tried not to even look at the groups, each position group. Crutchfield, 76 overall. That's actually higher than I thought they would give him, too. Even if he was a highly recruited player. He should be a redshirt freshman. Pretty good speed and acceleration. How are they route running? Good grief. Look at Shanks's return grade, 96. Did I pass? I bet I did, didn't I? There's the release grades. That's what I really want to look at. So apparently release is a big deal this year. And nobody is above an 80 overall among Arkansas wide receivers. Nobody. Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess that's is what it is. Spectacular catch, Omega Blake with a 91 grade. That's pretty high. So yeah, Omega Blake, they think pretty highly of. His catch in traffic is 93. Deep route run is 91. Medium route run 87. Short route 85, and his catching is 88. Yeah, Omega Blake's kind of a beast, actually. He's even got a pretty good carry grade for a receiver too, so he shouldn't fumble the ball a whole lot. That's what we didn't look at. What's Taylon Green's? Let's take a look. Carrying grade, 71. Too high. Too high. That ought to be like negative 50. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. 71's too high. Like, for real. I'd probably put him at like 60. Maybe even lower than that. He fumbles the ball. He puts the ball on the ground way too much. We didn't go into any of the deep stuff here with the quarterbacks. What do they give his throw power? 94. KJ Jackson, 90 throw power. Short throw accuracy, 80. Medium, 82. They didn't really do him much there. I'd probably bump some of these a little bit. I'd definitely bring that carry down, though. All right, let's go to the tight ends. So Rohan Jones is 77 overall. '77 overall. Again, if you guys are just joining, make sure you like. If you're watching this after the live show, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you are a Discord member, don't forget we're starting our next cycle in 3 days. Cycle 7, XP Cycle 7, starts on the 10th. If you comment down below after the live stream, you're going to get some XP, a bonus XP amount, on top of your bonus XP amount if you finished in front of me in the standings. But you got to leave a comment after the live show. We got to pump up those post live show comments. All right, Rohan Jones, and there's Platt, the 2 transfers. They are your highest rated tight ends. No surprise there. Rohan 77. Now, yeah, I've got a bone to pick with a little bit of this. I think they're both. Well, I'll tell you. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna get into more of this. Pretty good acceleration though for a tight end. Not gonna lie, 85 acceleration is not bad, but I think that speed needs to come up for Rohan. All right, what is his acceleration? Or excuse me, his route run. That's what we're looking for. Wow, 76 to 73. Pretty good catch grade. 79 for a tight end is really good. I mean, it's solid. Release is 75. That is also pretty good for a tight end. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the offensive line. Then we'll, you know what, we'll fire up a game. I'll be terrible, but yeah, we know about Robinson. Pass block grade should be pretty good. So there we go. We'll just kind of go over this really quick. Carmona at 92. Cash Courtney at 71. Bubba Craig, the freshman, or excuse me, sophomore, at 70. All right. Something wrong with Cash Courtney. Cash Courtney is not black, by the way. I mean, unless that's supposed to be like a really tan white guy. Let me take a look. See, and you can't edit it. You can't fix it. They're gonna have to fix it. Yeah, that's definitely not. That's not Cash Courtney, bro. Okay. Can we change their apparel? Yeah, I think we can. Yeah. Well, that's good. Which you could do last year. I thought that was wrong. All right. Kittler at 78. Edmondson, they've got Edmondson and Dawn behind Kittler. At right guard, they got Blackstock. I don't think that's going to end up being the depth chart there. I think Harrison's up at that right guard spot, and there he is. McCroy at 74. I would bump that up a little bit. Marion Harris, I probably would leave that alone and make him the starting right guard. Let's take a look at the defense. Okay, Philip Lee at 83, as we saw earlier. Collins at 77. Rhodes at 82, and then they've got Boone and Talley. Some of these guys here. Kavion Henderson, whoa, 68. Let's take a look at the defensive line. This is probably going to be, you got a lot of bodies, but a lot of guys that, I don't know. Cam Ball, 82. Saili, I would, after his spring camp, I would bump, no doubt. Otis at 76 is a true freshman. That's pretty good. Ian Gerard at 77. Okay. Let's take a look. Sorry, Shaw. There's that group. Preston Davis. Wyatt Simmons. Oh, you know what? They had Sorry's Excel at 90. Okay. You know what? Thinking about that, that's actually not terrible. But I would bump up his speed. There's Sticks. Tavion Wallace. There you go. True freshman, 75 overall. Look at that speed and acceleration. They got his size right and everything. Go to the secondary. Yep. Jaheim Singletary is your highest rated corner. Bridges at 82. A lot of potential with both of these guys. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at with 15. There's Davila. Keyshawn Davila, 69 overall. Let's go to the safeties. Oh, wow. Caleb Wooden in front of Miguel Mitchell. Akari Johnson, 68. Ouch. Overton at 67. Larry Worth. That's actually a pretty good grade. Probably bump his acceleration up a little bit. There's Scandrett. Look at his speed and acceleration. All right. Starzik at 71. Blake Ford at 67 for the kickers. And then Bell and this guy. Bell at 82. I would definitely bump up Bell. I would. He ain't even tan. Kerper, everyone raise your hand if you finished ahead of Ty. Yep. Everybody. On the XP Cycle 6, I got smoked. Yesterday was not good. All right. Will they let us sort by conference? Oh, no. Okay. You can go all teams, though. Oh, okay. Not a huge shock there, but I don't know. I mean, look at that. For the first time, did they have a 98 overall last year? I don't remember if they did or not. Caleb Downs. Yeah, Ohio State's kind of loaded. Well, I mean, you know, Carmona's at least there's one player in the 90s for Arkansas's roster. All right, let's take a look. Continue without saving. Bale looks like Dusty Hannes. Oh, does he? Let me look again. Hold on. Let me take a look. Where's he at? Yeah, I guess he kind of does. Hey, look, at least we could spin the player around. Can't do anything else except change his apparel. Yeah, again, if you're just joining, once again, just like on 2.5, you cannot adjust existing players. I'm sure this is to avoid... I really don't know. I mean, well... I can't see a player being too upset at EA allowing players or, you know, users to... Oh, you know what? We're going to check update roster, see if there's an update. Oh, a new roster is available. You cannot play an online game unless you have the latest EA, blah, blah, blah. All right, okay. Well, no, don't want to save that. Here we go. See what this is. I seriously doubt they fixed anything, but let's go take a quick gander. Yeah, no, there's no change. Nope, not to Arkansas. So they made a change somewhere, just not to Arkansas's roster. All right, let's, do we want to look at playbooks really quick, or what do you guys think? You just want to get into the game, don't you? All right. Let's play an exhibition game. Oh, yeah, I didn't check to see if they got rid of Anthony. Actually, let's go do that. That's a good point. Really quick, let me see if they dropped Anthony, because he's... Nope, still there. Still there. Why does it matter? So Yedwo must be like 18. Because I want to play with a better version or a more accurate version of the roster, Yedwa. I've noticed the only people that really just don't seem to care about this are the younger people who I guess didn't, you know, they didn't play EA back in the day, the NCAA games. They didn't play them. It's one of the funnest parts of the game was being able to go in and adjust rosters. That was one of my favorite parts. I know it's not everybody, and that's fine. But I would prefer to be able to... I mean, for example, we've got a guy that they made black that is not black. I'd like to go in and make him the right, you know, make him match his real-life counterpart, right? Should we get revenge on Oklahoma State? How bad are they? I'll get my ass kicked. I'm not going to lie. Who do we want to play? I don't want to play someone that could beat me. Should we play Notre Dame? Let's do that. Oh, I didn't mess with the sliders or anything either. All right, let's play Notre Dame. No, that's Navy. My fault. Hold on. No, back. Play now. We could just play Texas. Texas is really good. I can't see all their ratings, but they're obviously really good on the game. I think they're one of the top 3 rosters. There we go. No, Navy again. Jesus. There they are. Okay. Now, jersey combinations. What can we do there? How do we... Here we go. Let's take a look at uniforms really quick. Did they give us any more options? White helmet, red helmet. White helmet, red helmet. You gotta be kidding me. Red jersey, white jersey, red jersey. Yeah, it's the same as last year. That's disappointing. Man. All right. Let's go. Oh, ASU. Oh, what's this? Exhibition. Oh, wow, you can pick your who the commentary is. Okay. We'll do 5-minute quarters, accelerated clock. Well, if we're gonna do accelerated clock, we'll do 7-minute quarters. Let's go 14 seconds. Huh. No, we need to make this an 11 a.m. kickoff, don't we? Well, I guess noon. Weather, clear skies or overcast. Here we go. Quick presentation, National Championship, Bahamas Bowl. Oh, we're not going to go. That's pretty cool, though. You can actually... You could pick like what you want your exhibition game to be like. That's pretty neat. I don't know if that was a feature last year or not. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff. You can disguise coverages. Oh, they gave us white pants this year for the band running through the A. It's about damn time they get this right. Actually, last year was the first time I think they included running through the A, was it not? I don't remember if you could on NCAA 14. They got the correct... Yeah, I know you could in the last one, but it was black pants. This year it's white pants. They got it right. Yeah, the commentary... Picking your commentary, though, was that in your game? Because I don't remember that. I don't remember, like, being able to pick your commentary. Well, the stadium looks, yeah.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, wow. Feels, okay.
That's good coverage there. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense comes on the field first today. They will go up against a secondary group that talks about the no-fly zone.
Oh, man. This is probably going to be proper representation of what's going to happen.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I
Rohan.
think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Shit. Get open, Blake. Oh, God.
Gets rid of it on the move.
Oh, there we go.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down.
Scoreboard is so much cooler. Yeah, dude, the environment looks a little better, but the stands kind of look... I don't know, maybe we'll get a closer... Oh, Washington.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Feels good seeing an Arkansas running back wear number 4, though, right? Access coach vision using L2.
It's a different
Oh, yeah. Okay,
now he's got to probably think
know all about that. All right, here we go.
Instead of staying on the ground.
Back to throw. It's Green. Looks to the left, and it's
Okay, receivers
zero running room.
feel a little bit
The line of scrimmage.
more sluggish. It could just be that
What you want to see from the defense. Yeah,
they're
you
just
give
not
up
as
the
fast.
catch,
I
but
don't know. All right, here we go.
stop
Ooh.
this receiver from making
All right,
any
I'm
yards
stacking.
after the catch.
On the outside there. You know they're going to drop back in coverage, though. Here we go. Here's a snap. Yep, there they go.
He escapes the pocket. Bought some time.
Oh, too easy.
Looking right, this one caught.
There we go. Omega Blake, clutch.
Ball moved all the way to the 38.
We had 70,000 plus every home game, but the last one last season, says War Machine. The presentation's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. This it's pretty good.
And the Razorbacks keep
What
it
I
from-
want more stats on the screen. I want to know, give me more stats. I want to know how I'm doing through the game. There we go. Oh, perfect gap. There we go. Linebacker went the wrong route or wrong gap.
Quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up.
I mean, we're just going bare bones here. I'm not trying to do too much.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Not trying to do too much. All right, here we go.
Pre-snap
Man in
motion from the
motion.
receiver.
Snap.
Play fake. Looking to
Play.
throw
Oh,
the
God. Oh, Green. Yes, sir.
They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
I really like this call by this offense on second and
What do
short.
we want to do
Looking
here?
to maybe
All right, let's
take
go a little
shot
play action. See
downfield.
if we can.
Nobody is open, so instead he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Go, 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 go. Oh, wow. He doesn't go down easy. I'll say that. Green does not go down
This is
easy.
exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some
What do we wanna
sacks. This
do
time,
here?
they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's
All
second
right.
and 13.
Trips left here. Shanks to the right. Here's a snap, play fake. Green. Uh-oh, he's under pressure. Green hit as he throws. Incomplete throw.
It's incomplete.
Yeah, right side of that offensive line. Might be a bit of a problem this year. I don't know.
He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Oh, what am I doing? Shoot, close.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Go, 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 go. Turn upfield, baby. Ah.
Chris, I think you gotta
All
give
right.
all the
Do we
credit
want
to
to go
the
for it,
receiver.
or do we want to just get
Man-to-man
points on the board?
coverage an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move.
We're on their
the stem
15.
to separate from the defender, and a great
Let's
throw
try and
by
kick a field goal. This is going to be
sideline.
terrible.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here
Oh,
comes the
that's
field
off.
goal team.
Yeah. God dang it. I've never been good at. I'm not gonna lie. I usually sim field goals.
With that miss,
I sim defense
so Notre Dame's
and
offense out there for their
field goal
first possession.
attempts all through
Check
2-5.
out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up.
I just want to play
The team
offense,
needs
man.
to
What
look
can I
to
say?
them. Coaches are counting on them today.
All right.
Chris, I think these are the guys
We
that
have
show the
stunts,
most consistency, and I think
but
that's
they're
why
only
they
out of
showcase
certain.
it.
They're only out of the
They're gonna
four-man
have to be able to
front.
Step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership.
Oh,
Coaches
shit.
told us all week that these are the guys that
Well, I don't have
really
time to
are unique
look.
within
Okay.
this program, and hopefully they play well today.
I was looking for a stunt.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and
Get
ready
there.
to make a difference
Too
today.
easy.
With the catch, it's low.
Yeah, AJ Green is back. Yep.
They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Kerper says good luck stopping the run.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch.
Uh-oh.
Gets the first down in the process.
It's not letting me pick. Oh, here we go. Okay. Where are the stunts? Oh,
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
should give myself more time. I don't have time to flip through. Oh, nice hit.
Tackle is made. It's a
Who's that,
short
Scandrick?
run, well short of the marker. Getting set.
Let's get a little aggressive.
Scanning the field. It's Carr.
Get their roads. Get their. Oh, yeah.
That was incomplete. There was a lot of contact.
All right.
Penalty. brings up third down.
I will say last year, cover 4 out of the nickel was pretty good against the CPU. It wasn't as effective against players.
Drops back, looking to throw for it.
I did my own little stunt there. Get there.
That's reeled in.
Damn it.
Fields. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
Am I missing them?
Together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security.
Oh, they are. Walmart and Tyson logos are on the field. So I wonder if they had to pay like royalties or something to. That's awesome. I didn't even notice that. Good catch. All right, second quarter. Remember, we're playing, 6-minute quarters? 7-minute quarters, that's right. Okay. Nothing. Goose eggs through the first quarter. Arkansas showing a little blitz action here. Notre Dame, there's the carry. Oh, wow.
Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits.
All right, Notre Dame.
And making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push.
Oh, got a little bit of pressure, but he got. Oh, no. We finally got pressure, but he gets a. Gets a chunk of yards off that throw.
Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a
simple
big
here. Cover 2
and get his confidence established early.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Bringing pressure.
Oh, man. Thought I got him.
He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got
all right.
In a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting.
2nd and 10. Let's put him in a 3rd and long situation here, huh? All right, why am I not bumping over here? Come on, bump over.
In motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
That running back. Get there. There you go.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
All right.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be
3rd down and long.
It's 3rd down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback surveys the field, throws deep. Oh, yeah, incomplete. There we go, baby.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to
there we go.
3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow
I guess
this
we'll
defense to dictate things.
see if we can pump the crowd up. Pump them up, Sorry. Get them going, baby. Get them going. Kick is up, and it's good.
And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy
Oh, stunts are post play.
No problem.
It looked like they were in the actual playbook. From a video that I saw on Twitter.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive.
Yeah, fall camp's coming soon, boys. All right, let's do this.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Okay, defense did their job. Held them to a field goal.
Back out on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed
Can I
a field
flip
goal.
this?
Here's the first play of the drive now.
Oh, dang it. All right. I'd rather that go to Jones, but let's see what happens.
Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
2 tight ends, 2 receivers to the left. Pistol offense for Green. Russell behind him. It's hot route. Jones.
Looking to pass. It's Green. He's going to take off here.
There we go. 1st and 10, baby. 3 carries, 13 yards for Green.
Everything you want from them, they do here, except contain the quarterback.
Oh, yeah, I like the play selection out of the pistol. Look at that.
The problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
Let's see if we can't get someone matched up with nobody over the top. We got Blake, CC or Cisse, however we're supposed to pronounce his name. Shanks. See if we can get someone here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh.
On the move now.
Oh, shoot. Run it. Run.
This time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
I like the pressure here from the defense. Quarterback gets outside,
go back
breaks
to gun.
contain with the bootleg. Nowhere to go with the football, so he decides to just tuck it and pick up a short gain.
What's the play call here on second?
I want to catch Notre Dame sleeping. See if I can get somebody downfield on a go route. See if we can get Sharp. Oh, hurry.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick
Damn it.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain.
Notre Dame's pretty stout on defense, man.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
All right, Jones is lined up in the slot.
Receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun.
Damn it. All right.
Brings up a fourth down.
See how punting is. We haven't punted yet.
The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
There's a snap. Bell's punt. Oh, wow.
Sends it away.
Ugh.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field.
Let's get after this quarterback, man. I think we can get to him. We've gotten close a couple times. Let's see if we can get to him.
The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
All right.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense.
Go a little cover three sky. I still think they screwed Xavier. I'm sorry, they did. Oh, 2-minute warning. I'm not even paying attention to the clock. Yeah, they did. And Robinson. Both those guys. There we go. There. Oh, no. No. All right, here we go. Third down 6. I'm going to try an overload blitz. I'm going to come from the weak side here.
Everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them
Oh, wow. Nobody there. But it's picked, baby. Let's go. Go, 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 go.
At the 20.
The 10, the 5. Touchdown, Arkansas. Let's go. Singletary. Is that going to happen this year? I would like to think so. Stupid throw. Awesome pick. Let's go. Pick 6, son. There for a second, I thought they were going to catch him, but they did not. Oh, they gave the band black pants when they're at their seats. I'm not even going to try an extra point. Let's just sim that. All right, kickoff, sim. Here we go. 1:16 left to go in the first half. Yeah, I better drop the secondary back.
From the 21.
Oh.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back
Oh,
has the handoff.
get there. Oh, no.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line.
All right.
And the back does enough to
They've got 2 timeouts left. Quarterback and shotgun.
Back to pass. It's
4-man front for Arkansas. Here's the snap. A little bit of pressure. Oh, yeah. I'm liking what I'm seeing here from this defense, y'all. I'm liking it.
Trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
second down now after the sack.
Here's the snap. Throw over the middle. Did he catch it? Nope. Defense pretty ferocious for Arkansas so far. Look at the stadium pulse. It's jumping. There's the snap. Quarterback look. It surveys the field. Scrambles. Little check down throw. Not enough. Let's call timeout. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I called timeout like right after that, and it didn't compute. See if we can return a punt. Shanks is back deep. What's up, Go Hogs for Life? Hope you're doing well, man. You guys make sure you like, share. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
return will be brought down.
Let's try one Hail Mary. We'll have time for one.
Looks like
Let's just hot route these guys. Okay. Jones will get you downfield. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Here's the snap. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's cool.
Desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Minnows going to wrap up.
All right, 7-3 in the first half. Arkansas with the lead. Layout's a little bit different, which is typical. They always they do this on Madden, and they used to do this on NCAA. They just kind of change a little bit of the user interface. The layout looks a little different. The graphics are updated. You still can't push your way through all these highlights, though, which is kind of silly.
Let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Wow. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. I don't know why they don't let you just skip through this. Is there a skip button that I'm missing?
All right, Kevin. Thank you. We appreciate the breakdown.
Hear the music? All right. Simmed our kickoff. Pretty nice kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Let's see.
Looking to throw. It's Carr.
Oh, he's wide open. Yep.
It's Pauling. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any.
Three receiver look for Notre Dame.
Right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
There's a snap. Looks, throws underneath. Oh, God.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun running play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
There's a snap, underneath throw there again. Look at that. I went to tackle him, and he just went the other direction. I mean, that was some of the stuff that was happening last year that would drive me crazy. I guess the only way to stunt.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10.
I don't see it.
From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wide.
Oh, wow.
He's got it in the open.
Yeah, Notre Dame made their halftime adjustments.
The 13-yard line.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Travis Scott on EA College Football, but he can't get in WWE 2K.
Play action here on 1st down. From the pocket, complete over the
yeah, Notre Dame's getting clever.
At the 5 after the catch, the offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play.
Still not sure.
Down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun.
Look at this. I mean, I had a defender just go off screen instead of just making contact with the ball carrier. Like, what? Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, man.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help
this
defense down in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Carr.
That was too easy.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Okay. Sim, Salabim. All right. Oh, no protection over the top here. Look at that. They got 3 star players in their secondary. You guys think Blake can win this battle? Let's get a hitch route at the slot. All right, here we go.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Uh-oh. 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 Got him. Blake. There you go.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups.
Okay, so in this playbook, they only give Arkansas one. It looks like 1 5 wide. Yeah, you got only 1 5 wide option. Last year, I think it was 2.
Is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that.
Let's get Blake on a hitch. CC on a drag. Let's see. Here's the snap. There we go. There we go. I like it. I like it. First down and more, baby.
The 25, they're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football.
Here we go.
Going to that in route no matter what, he hits it for a nice game.
We got an option route. Oh, okay. Washington's outright.
Obvious false start there,
Flag.
moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will.
That's about right.
That
This is pretty accurate. Yeah.
Penalty makes it first and long.
That's pretty accurate, isn't it, chat? All right. Let's get a slant route out of Rohan. Here we go. Here's a snap. Oh, get there, Rohan. Come on. Oh, he's not going to. He caught it. Okay.
Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
All right, 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 5 wide, 7-10, Notre Dame lead. There's Green.
It's Green.
There's the snap. There's the throw. First down.
Good enough for first down yardage.
It'll get us to the fourth quarter. Well, maybe we can get a play in here. Game clock at 3 seconds. Here's the snap. Quarterback draw. Uh-oh. Schuler.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout.
So Green, as far as I could tell, now this is their, whatever their entry level, whatever we decided the difficulty was in the very beginning of the game when we first fired it up. So I'm sure if we bump this up, it's going to be a lot tougher, but we're just trying to basically simulate the game, get an idea of what it feels like. I will say so far, it does feel a little smoother, but very similar to last year. Okay. Yeah. We can hot route this a little bit.
Quarterback making some changes.
Red 7. Red 7. Here we go. Here's the snap. All right, 3rd and 3. We have not run the ball enough, so let's do that. Let's get Braylon Russell on 3rd down 3. First, I'm going to see if I can get him to jump. What's up, Victor? How you doing, man? Play clock inside 3 seconds. Here's the snap. Braylon Russell. Ooh. Dang it. Okay, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. You know what? We're having fun.
They run the football here on 3rd down. Almost pick up the first down.
Let's go power. Let's test out Carmona and Robinson on the left side. They got help. Couple tight ends. See if I can get them to jump. Here we go. Nope, not going to get it. No push. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty accurate. I hope not. Okay.
The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. So the offense begins this drive.
Good secondary bump up a little bit.
They'll try the ground game here.
There you go. All right. Okay. 2nd 11 coming up.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense.
Pump up the crowd, Wooden. Get them going. What are you doing?
Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Oh, Lord. All right. That could have been worse. That could have been worse.
I can understand the play call here.
All right, 3rd down and 5. This is a big one. Let's go a little cover 3 sky. Let's get a safety creeping up a little bit. Let's move our secondary in. I can't squeeze my defensive line. Here we go. Here's the snap. Oh, wide open. Wow.
Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice
Oh, man.
Oh, that one really hurt box for this defense. They get
All right.
these guys
Let's
to
do a little
settle down,
man
a chance
coverage.
to maybe get them off the field, and they give
I have
up
not
the
scored a
first
single
down late
offensive
in the
touchdown.
game.
That one touch,
Clock
the
will
7
continue
points
to
I
roll.
have is off a pick six, by the way.
There by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
All right. Second down, 8.
Down after that run on the
Inside their own 30. Secondary coming in tight. Here's a snap. Arkansas with a blitz. Throw wide open over the middle. Nobody there.
gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
There's a
Right
snap.
with a running game.
Good Lord. Yeah, they're
They stop
They're pushing us around up front, boys.
So second and 4.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Sam not going for the field goal. Yeah.
Running back's got it.
It's something I noticed, like when you go in to tackle the guy with the ball, your defender doesn't automatically just switch to the ball carrier. He just like flies off in the opposite direction. That's happened to me like 3 times. That is aggravating. Look at this. They're going to eat up the clock and just win the ball game here. Here's the snap.
Here comes a handoff.
Wow. Yeah, the players are not, they're not like, when you tackle a ball carrier, the way I remember NCAA being this way, it was almost like a magnet. Like he would automatically attract to the ball carrier. That's not the case here. Like you've got to make sure you're going in the right direction. Oh boy.
And it's complete.
Yeah.
Grabbed by the receiver right near the sideline.
I don't know.
I'm
just gonna
play to pick up the first down.
blitz,
Don't get me wrong,
blitz, and
he went
blitz,
out of
see if that
bounds,
works.
But by getting that first down, new set of downs.
There you go.
continue to milk
That's cool.
the clock.
Good looking form tackle there.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here. Coming up on second and 13.
All right, Matt.
We'll try to run it with the option.
Oh, there's the option. Yeah, a lot of Notre Dame broken tackles.
That's how you defend the option.
They're down 14.
Quarterback away, and
Call
then
timeout. I'm not even paying attention to the clock.
Late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Play this marathon drive is third and long now.
Get there, get there. It doesn't matter. Just run the clock out. Anyways, there it is. Yeah, it feels very similar to 2-5.
Some inept offensive play.
The tackling is sometimes a little odd. I don't know. Does that look like Sam Pittman to you guys? Because it doesn't to me.
Because there are a good handful of missed opportunities, but
Was that supposed to be Sam?
use this to right the ship and tweak a few
Oh,
things
man.
and come back better.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of playing defense on these games. I didn't, there was a while where like on Madden it was pretty fun. But oh, I got a trophy. Look at that. Trophy earned. You lost. That's a participation trophy. Thanks for playing. I had 161 total yards of offense. Keep in mind, 7-minute quarters. Didn't adjust any of the sliders or anything. Didn't bump up the difficulty. I'm sure in our online leagues we're gonna have fun messing around with all that stuff. Doesn't even look close. Oh, you're talking about Pittman? Yeah, that didn't look like Pittman. Can you edit existing coaches? Probably have to do that in the Dynasty. So, one exhibition game in. It feels very similar to EA College Football 2.5. I'm gonna have to play around with some of the new stuff you can do on defense. I like that playbook that Arkansas has. I like it a lot. I don't know. It felt like you had more options. I like the way it was. Just not a lot of huge changes from a year ago. I mean, that used to be EA's kryptonite. You know, they would dramatically change the playbook from year to year, and it was just awful. This is very similar. It looked like you had more plays. Other than the 5-wide select, I only saw one 5-wide formation. I didn't see another one. And you have your running back lined up outside. Not really my favorite. But again, you can go in and I hope you can go in and adjust that through the playbook. Again, overall, nothing big that I can see. I'm sure when we get through it all, it'll we'll discover some bigger changes. But it is 2.5 with a new another layer of paint, with a new layer with a new coat, really. Which is what they always are, right? I mean, this is EA. This is their playbook. Receivers were getting open. Omega Blake was getting open against Notre Dame. Again, don't know that when you bump up the difficulty that it's going to be that way. What is our default? What was that set on? It's probably varsity, I bet. Yeah, varsity. Okay. Yeah, typically the jump from varsity to All-American can be pretty brutal. Which is why typically I just go to sliders. Crossplay, we talked about that earlier.
Wiki narration volume set to 100.
Oh, so they do everything through, yeah, okay. So here's your sliders we can mess around with our online league. It'll be a lot of fun. So there you have it. All right. The plan for tonight, there's not going to be a Monday Night Lights live tonight. If we do anything, it might be tomorrow or Wednesday. We get kind of caught up on some stuff, some recruiting. Got Patreon content coming as well this week. Got more Patreon content coming. There's a video that was uploaded this morning. If you're a Patreon member, go check it out. But, yeah. Too soon to again, you can't edit existing players, which we knew that was going to be the case. Gonna have to play around with it some more, get a better feel for it. But yeah, looking forward to the online leagues. Again, our goal is to do an open league and a Patreon league. In the Patreon league, you'll need to be either an $8 donor or higher to play in that league. There will likely be a reward for the person who goes the furthest. Maybe some XP bonus for people who finish inside like the top 5. I don't know. Kind of thinking off the top of my head, but yeah, looking forward to doing all of it again this year. Hopefully we make it less of a headache. The rules, keeping up with all the rules and all that was a bit much. So don't know if we're gonna do exactly like what we did a year ago, but it'll be something close. At the end of the day, it's just to have fun and to burn time as we get ready for the 2025 football season. And yeah, hey, listen, I would take what was the game? What was it, 10-7 or 14-7, whatever that game was? I would take that. Not getting absolutely destroyed by Notre Dame and Fayetteville. You know what? Considering where we're at right now, I think you'd probably take that. It'd be a moral victory, and I know Arkansas fans are tired of that, but, you know, I mean, yeah, we all want to win. High school and Road to Glory. Yeah, high school is in Road to Glory. That is correct. I've never done a Road to Glory, but I might actually do it this year. I might do that. We might start a journey. Ultimate Team and then Road to the college football playoffs. So yeah. All right, everybody. That's it. Like I said, we might do another live this week. My family is out of town. They're going to Colorado. It's going to be me. I'm going to have plenty of things to do around the house and stuff to get done. I might stream some more of these. I don't know if you guys want me to. We might make it, I don't know. I do plan on, I know some of you guys want to play me. Maybe we could stream some of them. We'll probably handle this pretty similar like we did last year. But again, looking forward to it, and I will see you guys next time. Remember, if you're a Patreon supporter, go watch today's video. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You're talking about, yeah, the former Major League Baseball player. I'm brain farting. Where is he? Monty Harrison. 6'3", 230. That's right. Monty Harrison. Was he on there? Or what? Was he not on there? See, you guys point this stuff out, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go look. Hang on. Before we call it a day. He was on there. Wasn't he? He's not. They did leave him out. They left Jordan. They left Jordan Anthony in. But they left out Monty Harrison. Maybe that's part of his deal. Maybe he just didn't. Maybe he opted out. Maybe he didn't want to be in it. I don't know. All right. Anyways, you guys be good. I'll see you on the next one.